Welcome to another mega exciting 5-minute auto pairing. So MisterDanger, MisterDanger, I guess is his intention. Dear oh dear. From Spain. Can I play B5? I'll play B5. Anyway. Stretch out with A5. I don't mind that. Or should I? Should I mind this? I'm wondering about this diagonal. Also A3 looks good. So B4 coming up. Well, it's fractured as pawns. Isn't there still B4? Because bishop A6, bishop D3 is knight F4. C4, knight F4. Was anything better? I think that's okay with the bishop A6 idea. Probably. I mean, my rook's active, the bishop's active. Let's do this. If he takes knight D6, maybe knight B6, I'm hitting the knight, I'm hitting C4. I want to play knight B6, maybe to A4 at some point. Also knight F4 or knight C3 coming up. Now knight F4 here. I can go to well, it looks as though it could provoke some weakness. Actually, that D3 square could be useful as well. I know his centre could crash through here, though it looks quite impressive with the centre. What about, yes, he's creating some weaknesses. Alright, so what about E6? You can go D5. I can play rook C8 after knight C5. Maybe knight H5 is better. I'll go knight H5. So queen D7 to H3. Actually, this D5 or knight C4 idea for D5 is interesting, potentially. I think more interesting is just getting the queen to H3. So, actually, I'll try and discourage any D5 with CD. Next, rook's protecting F7 right now. So queen D7 to H3. There's always knight G5. D5. There's always knight C5. No, there isn't. That could give me the C4 square playing D5. Knight C5 would take here. So that would be quite juicy to play D5 actually. So maybe he has got a problem. If he plays C5, he gives me the D5 square and he blocks in his bishop. Aha. But he does win a pawn. He wins a pawn. So I take. Then there's knight C5, so that's horrible. Right, I'm gonna have to lose a pawn to try and keep this bishop blocked in. Probably a lesser evil choice. All right, not brilliant. Okay, it's got to be said. H6 F5, as though nothing's happened. I have kept this bishop locked in. The bishop here is okay. Okay, I don't want him using that G5 square. So F5, F5, F4, G4. Why do I think I can play F5, F4? F5, well, there's knight G6. I'll play it anyway. If I'm going to take here, I mean, I could have also considered bishop e5 there, maybe. It's hairy for my king here. Queen f6 is knight d7. There's king h7, maybe. It's not brilliant. I've got a clock advantage of about a minute though. If that helps. G5 here, trying to just undermine. Play G5. Oh, there's Queen G5. That's an active square. There's knight F3 after. Queen D8. What about HG instead? Maybe HG instead is better when it runs into G4. Knight F4. Oh, I'll play this instead. Okay. Protecting G5. So maybe there's G4 on the cards. If I play G4, oh, he's got here. There's knight G7 to protect F5. It's not great. I gotta say, it's not great. It's not what I had anticipated, of course. So, okay. If I take with, I have to take with this one because otherwise F5 is a disaster. Although C6, oh, I take here. So G4, carrying on in that vein. Okay, there's knight G7. Doesn't look good, I must say. Doesn't look good. So, but it's got less than a minute to think about this. Is knight takes F5 plausible? Or E takes? I think knight takes F5 doesn't seem too bad. It sort of centralizes the knight. Okay. Can I play for an exchange sack? Nope. Maybe there's G4. I want to play taking, move my queen for the attack, I think. If I get rid of his knight on E5, if I got rid of his knight on E5, then this might be weaker than bishop B5. Okay, so not too many choices here. This one, trying to get rid of his knights. Alright, what's going on? Can I not take that? There's a check here.
Check.
If I get rid of the other pesky knight, well, there's bishop h4. I think queen h4 is more dangerous though.
Check.
Right, is there a knockout thing with rook g3? Yeah, rook g3 looks good.
Check.
Oh, he resigned here. Yeah, it looks, I don't know, it looks pretty good here. Yeah, he just cracked up. He just cracked up. That is actually, the engine actually likes rook g3 there. Blimey. Okay, let's have a quick look. So somehow, okay, black was okay here. That's what I thought until there. Bishop g4, why is that better? Just to keep the tension. If he ever plays this, then taking here, knight d7, okay. I see this diagonal, that looks grim. So a dark square attack, basically attacking all the dark squares. But no, I kind of strengthen a bit, I don't know, the dark squares here. There's no such, you see that, just going for over here instead of here, hits, pardon me, there's still some remnants of a tiny cough, not as bad as a few days ago. Yeah, it's it's not brilliant after c5. c5 is a great move. So apparently knight takes c4 here, or d5 here. Yes, if here, then there's d takes. So this would have been good. d5 maybe, or bishop takes c4 for this idea here. d5, I guess. So this apparently is good for white anyway. So I think I missed my chance for a dark square, attacking all the dark squares earlier. Leaving that tension. So this is not the sort of position to get. This is not good. So clearly better for white, is it? There's knight g6 in fact. If here, this apparently it looks as though this is dangerous, but
check.
Yeah, it's just winning pawn after pawn, isn't he?
Check.
The rook's dropping as well. So that would have been carnage. Okay, I accept that. It was a bad position. +7 nearly. Oh man. Instead of bishop d5, if it's +7, what is the idea? Knight takes. If here, rook takes. Does seem to fall to pieces. If I move my knight, where can I move my knight? Queen takes f5 check. Okay, it looks grim. I mean, this knight's not really mating
check.
5. It did look a bit precarious, but he's not finding the right moves basically to knock me out. This queenside action is a bit of a relief actually. Now look, queen a4, big advantage to black. If he just stuck on the king side, well actually knight takes g4. Oh dear, knight g4 was possible. Okay, so he's just now here. So apparently just taking a knight here. Alright, so he took on here. It's not good again. Oh, his queen was hanging. Oh dear. There's rook g2. It's a mate with 3 as well. Well, it's this. I mean, I was just tempted with this. This is a mate in 7 anyway. Yeah, and his queen's hanging all the time here.
Check.
Okay.
Check.
Fun one. Yeah, time pressure. Comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks very much.